Welcome to What's in Lori's Office, Episode 4.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my office and thank you for watching episode 4. Today I will be sharing some stories about Miss Mary Jolliffe. Mary was born in 1927 and she died May the 19th, 2014. She was 87 years old and we're just days away from the 6th anniversary of her death. I will ask my assistant, Jamie, to come zoom in on this picture of Mary. All of my pictures are of us profiled, eating at a table, or coming in or out of a restaurant. This one is coming out of Evers Restaurant in Harrisonburg. Mary was a happy, funny personality. She was just always delightful to be around. And I remember her husband, Joe, also, when I first came, he had the most beautiful piercing blue eyes I had ever seen. And he passed away in 1997. A while after that, Mary decided to move to the Winchester House. And we had other members of the church that live at the Winchester House as well. And so Mary and the marvelous Hilda Turner were good friends. Side note, there'll be a future episode on Hilda Turner. But Mary and Hilda took care of one another, and they shared so many good times, and they went to church together and out to eat together, and just had a wonderful friendship. Mary loved this church, and she was a member of the Singing Seniors Choir and also of the Friendship Sunday School class. Her greatest joy in life was her family. She would always tell me about her two girls, Sally and Susie, the girls. And I always kept up with her on what was going on with the girls and their families. One of my favorite stories about Mary is the bathtub story. So, shortly after she moved into the Winchester House, was when body wash became really popular instead of using bar soap. So Mary got some body wash and she got in the bathtub and lathered all up and slicked all up, and then she couldn't get out of the bathtub. So she had to call the call button and have the people come to help her get out of the tub. And she was telling me this, and I said, Mary, what did you do? You were naked in the tub. She said, I just threw a towel on and they lifted me out. She was never embarrassed about this. She wanted to tell you the story so that she could laugh with you. She was just a wonderful person. In her later years, she lived at Evergreen, and I would go and visit with her, and she always wanted to keep up with what was happening at the church. And of course, I kept up with what was going on with the girls. Her daughters were just wonderful to her. Mary, her bed was beside the windowsill, and she loved these little solar-powered figurines that would dance. And after she died, the girls gave me this little hula girl that came from her windowsill. And so I've got it here to show you. And she's dancing, of course. And she stays in here dancing on my windowsill now. Mary knew the secret to a happy life. It laid in loving the small things, a good meal, a funny laugh, time spent with family. She knew that those were the things that mattered. Thank you so much for tuning in today and watching our 4th episode. Stay safe, everyone, and remember the love.